Setting the right expectations is more important than ever in a rapidly changing market. Hey guys, Jesse Vaca here, the Director of Agent Development with KP Elite. And today I want to talk to you about how important it is to set the right expectations with your client from the very beginning. Maybe more important than ever before, especially in a market like the one that we're in, a market that's changing rapidly, that's constantly evolving. We need to make sure that we're setting the right expectations. The 4 expectations I want to start with today are this. The very first one, we need to set the expectations about what's actually happening in the market. Not what the news says, not what their crazy uncle says, but what's actually happening, because we are real estate professionals. We kind of keep up on this stuff. We know what's happening in the market. We want to make sure that our clients aren't living, in fantasy land 6 months ago where they had to bid $50,000 over on a house and waive every single contingency possible. But at the same time, we don't want to set the narrative that they've got all the power and we're just here to take from the sellers. Instead, we want to set the proper expectations. We are moving from the hottest sellers market that anybody can remember into a balanced market. And that's good. That means that both parties have room to negotiate. Both parties have some power in this transaction. And we need to set those expectations right away so that they know what to expect throughout this process and so that they have a good experience with you as their realtor. Now, another expectation that we need to set is the expectation of our purchase timelines. You guys remember 6 months ago, we were looking at 4 houses on a Saturday, writing 3 offers on a Sunday and praying that we get 1 accepted by Monday morning, right? That's just not the case anymore. A lot of buyers feel like they can take a little bit more time to make their decisions. They might see a few more homes. And it's important to let our clients know that it's okay to do that. Now, if they find the perfect home, let's strike while the iron's hot, right? Let's go ahead and get that offer and be a little bit more aggressive on our timelines because you found the dream home, the one that you want. But if you haven't quite found the one, right, your client's still kind of out there looking, then it's okay to stretch that timeline out just a little bit more. Now, another expectation that we should be setting with our clients in this kind of environment is the expectation of the number of homes that we're going to view at any given time, right? This isn't 6 months ago and we're going to spend the whole weekend looking at 500 houses. Instead, we're going to really kind of narrow that down into 3 or 4 homes that we're going to look at any given time so that, you know what, we can remember the homes that we actually saw and we're not just forgetting them as we go through. Now, the last expectation, and I think this one is absolutely critical, is setting the expectation about our personal and professional boundaries, right? You need to communicate from the very beginning with your client. What are your on times and off times? What are the times that they should expect to hear a response from you and the times that they should expect that you're going to respond maybe the next day, right? So if you're a person that doesn't answer texts or phone calls after 9 p.m., just let them know that so that they're not calling you or texting you at 9:30 and expecting a response, right? Just make sure that you set the expectations with your client of how quickly that you'll respond, even if you're with another client, right? When I get done or within 2 hours or 4 hours, whatever the case might be, I'll respond to you. Whatever that is, set those expectations, set those boundaries, make sure that they understand what a relationship with you is going to be like throughout the process so that they're never disappointed and they're never left wondering what happens next. Guys, I think that setting these boundaries, setting these expectations with our clients, I think it's so important because it's going to be the difference between clients that you have for your whole career and clients that do 1 transaction with you and then go call another agent for the next one. Guys, when we set the proper expectations, our clients know exactly what to expect. They know exactly what the experience with you is going to be like, and they're pleased throughout the entire transaction because they knew what to expect with you from the very beginning and they got exactly what they were looking for. So guys, thank you so much for your time. Have a great weekend.